Today we are going to talk about big emotions. And since this is a topic that's very close to my heart, I'm going to venture a little bit away from my usual informational vlog to just sharing a testimony of what I experienced in my own home regarding big emotions and what really worked for us. I'm going to read a little short excerpt from my diary that I kept when Mia was still a baby. And this specific one comes from when she was 14 months old. And it reads, "I've also discovered that Mia can experience emotion on the full spectrum that human emotion can possibly function on. With that said, she's very capable of experiencing all of these emotions at once. 1 second I have to listen to her heartbreaking sobs, and the next minute she's penguin walking down the corridor squealing with joy. Sometimes I think that her tears of sadness and just squeals of joy kind of get enmeshed on her little cheeks, and I have to keep my wits about me to try and understand and keep track which is which." So that kind of sums up emotions for a baby and a toddler, especially when they pass the 1-year mark. So I really understand when parents are so frustrated and confused with big emotions and helping their toddler navigate this journey of experiencing big emotions. So I just want to highlight 3 things today. The first one is I want to encourage parents to be okay with big emotions. Big emotions including meltdowns, anger outbursts, crying hysterically, being overjoyed and laughing and being silly. All of these emotions in the extreme is completely normal for our toddlers. They need to experience emotions and they need to understand what their bodies are feeling. And the only way they will learn their own boundaries in terms of what they feel is to actually just experience it. The problem comes in that we get upset and it kind of throws us as parents when our toddlers experience these big emotions and we don't know how to deal with it. So I think my first thing that I just want to reiterate is just be okay with your toddler experiencing big emotions. It's normal and it's going to happen. Be okay with it. The second thing that I want to add today is to encourage you as a parent to lend your calm to your child. So it kind of flows from that first one into that second one. So to be okay with your toddler's overwhelm or frustration or anger or complete excitement and silliness, to be okay with that and to create a space where you lend your calm to your toddler. If you do that, you will create an environment or a space where your child will actually feel, this is safe. I'm okay. It's okay to express what I feel. It's okay to show what I feel. It's not going to upset my mom or my dad. And they are going to comfort me and nurture me in this space. It gives them that security and safety that they need to feel okay with their own emotion. So in that state, I know it's extremely difficult, especially if you're in a shopping mall and there's a meltdown and your toddler is frantic. It kind of upsets you on the inside, but if you allow yourself to lend your calm to your toddler, it will make such a big difference in how they experience their emotion. The last thing that I can give you as a tip to help your toddler to understand their big emotions and deal with big emotions is to give them vocabulary for their big emotions. When they experience something, to tell them, I see you are sad, I see you are upset. I see this is very frustrating for you, or this is overwhelming you. I can see that. It's upsetting. So they're constantly giving them vocabulary in terms of emotional vocabulary, sharing with them what they are feeling. They are connecting certain words with certain situations or certain experiences. And when they understand what's going on with themselves, they also don't feel so overwhelmed. So when you see your toddler going through an emotional episode, try to give them vocabulary just to help them to understand what's happening in their body. Because sometimes they feel something in their bodies and they don't understand what's happening. Give them the vocabulary so that they can understand. So let's just go through it again. Number 1, be okay with big emotions. Number 2, lend your child your calm. And number 3, teach them emotional vocabulary. I hope these tips will really help and encourage you and support you and guide you as you navigate this journey of helping your toddler deal with big emotions and learn about big emotion and just being okay to express what they are feeling on the inside. Keep up the good work.